I just dropped a crap ton of frames there. Am I... Am I still here? I just dropped, like, 2,000 frames. I'm still dropping frames. I'm a slideshow. Uh-oh. Okay, let me see if I can't troubleshoot that. And what if I do this? I think we're maybe doing okay. Maybe. Am I still a slideshow? Technical difficulties. Can't live with them. Yeah, it must have had a glitch at the end of... I record things in chunks because I'm lazy. And I don't like editing massive video files when I do chop stuff up for YouTube. So, yeah, I cut the shit out of it. But that means that it also has to, like, hand over the video file several times per stream. Which my computer seems to be approaching... I don't want to call it its last legs, but it's been struggling more than usual. Okay, so let's... 12. How about we do 12? Whenever you draft a mechanical room, trigger your current experiment. For 3 days. Okay. One day I'm gonna have to open that cursed chest. I'm really curious what's in there. But the curse was awful. So I'll have to do that on a day where I'm, like, doing nothing. Oh. And just so I start building it up. Because whenever I drain it, I get whatever money I've dumped in there. Like, I can only make 1 wish per day. But that's alright, we can take that. Alright. Into the basement. And then we can go... through around here. Ah, from here. So this is... entry level, it called it. Ah, here we go. This could slideshow us, though. No. Okay. What on earth do you think we're gonna enter? Like, every time I feel like we're so close to being done with everything, there's just something new. There's some new fantastical layer. This is gonna be like a pirate grotto or some shit. And I guess at some point we're gonna have to full drain this. That one seems like that might be a pain in the ass, actually. One good thing I've noticed is that most of the red rooms actually do connect you to power. So that's not too bad, but sometimes they just rob you of all your steps. Huh. Interesting. What in the... oh, what the fuck? We're terrorists. We're a family of terrorists. We are a family of terrorists. Delete it. Computer A. That must be in the security room? What the hell? Okay, we did break that crack there. I'm flabbergasted by this one. Royal Museum of the City of Fen. Getaway car at 136. King's Grotto, Tiskin Park. Tiskin Monument to King Tiskin. Adorned with a sword, shield, and wings made to commemorate the end of the War of the Fifth Era. Grounds open to the public. White Pharaoh, Marigold. Manning. As cool as it would be too easy to track, literally. Closed exhibits. You have ice cream. I'm jealous of that. Okay, so this is detailing the closed exhibit itself. And there's our other key. Give me just a moment, chat. Okay. It has now been 6 months. 6 months of living in this air-choked cavern of boredom and dread. 6 months since we said our silent goodbyes to our families. 6 months of planning, 6 months of rehearsal, 6 months of heartache. But no regrets. Everyone who knows me intimately thinks I have left the country. Everyone else assumes me dead. And maybe that's all that is left for us. The long walk and steps leading up to the gallows. A steep price to pay for ideals, I concede. But a price that somehow seems cheaper and less cruel than another 2 fortnights bunkered down here beneath the sand and soot. And yet as I write this, I have never felt so close to the sky in my dreams. Tomorrow we will reclaim our birthright. Tomorrow the crown of Orinda will finally return to Oris. The first step taken is half the journey. May the black shores guide us. Okay, just make a note of those. We seek what's in the shade of truth. Royal Station. Platform 8. You are here. Major stops. Oh no. I'm gonna take a snapshot here. So this is a safe house. I don't even know. I think Alzada mentioned something about a station. And one of the keys mentioned... Where was it? The 6th in a station left by one of your own. So, first key found in room 46. Second, locked up tight in the vault of a bank, so we have to keep getting the vault and keep opening those doors. The third is up high among all the clocks. The fourth down below, beneath all the docks. The 5th key is held by a king on his throne. The 6th in a station left by one of your own. The 7th is major if you draft it quite late. And the last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. Okay. my brain, as big and fanciful as I think, as I consider it, as I think it is trembling in fear. So I think I need to fully drain this, actually, to get another key. That said, this should be enough for me to get through here and open another one of these doors. Fascinating. There's just so many layers of puzzle, you know? Go ahead and pull that. Just because that crown seems like an interesting thing to try to get. Oh my god. Oh, I'm a fool. Okay, so we need to open this one. Yes, open this fucking door. Okay. I think I can just solve this one because I stared at it for so fucking long. Okay, that one's military. Oops. Where is the... So this outer portion... Oh no, wait a minute. So that doesn't... What changes the... Oh, there it is. Okay. So now we need to get back to... the military one, which is the mountains. And then the outer section here... Oh, my brain. Where is it? Where is that picture? I swear to solve this, you have to, like, straight up just... You need, like, one of those walls with the strings. Okay. So there should be 4 of them and diamonds. Or not diamonds. Wavies. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. And then the outer is this. Holy shit. Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mount Holly Estate, Reddington, Fen Aries, 638080. Remind Anne to replace the books I lost. I'm actually writing this last postcard sitting at my desk at home. I suppose I should put forth the extra effort and drop it in the mail for consistency. But I am tempted to save the postmaster a trip, as it will just wind up here once again to join the other 7, which I am pleased to report were all waiting for me on my desk, safe as can be. Flipping through them has reminded me of the many friends I made and the lessons I learned along the way. And as I look back, one truth shines brighter than the others. Air travel is much better than sea travel. Herbert. Okay. So this is the last of these postcards. Morajai Box, the Fen Aries variation. At the end of the 5th era, after the Grand Realm of Fen Aries was established, Morajai boxes of the realm were graced with red tiles in honor of General Teskin's victory. When these tiles are pressed, all black tiles on the box turn red in triumphant victory, while all white tiles turn black, serving the outclassed and struggling reinforcements of the dwindling Desolate's army. Okay. So the greens, like, jump around. As green things tend to do, i.e. frogs. Yeah, you got a point there. Okay, so when the reds are pressed, they turn... They turn... I presume the goal is to get everything red, no? So the green ones always jump as far across as they can vertically. I think one thing is certain, and that is I need reds on the corner. So whites turn gray, oranges turn gray. Okay, so the black can be used to kind of like move around. Okay. Okay. When these tiles are pressed, all black tiles turn red, and white tiles turn black. Oh, hey, Nix! Hope you're having a good one! Thank you so much for the raid! Hope you're having a good day. I hope you had a good stream. I think I saw you right when I was going live. What were you playing tonight? What were you getting up to? I'm gonna continue bashing my head against this puzzle in the meantime, because it is boggling my brain. See, now I'm at less red. That's so bizarre. But I hope you had a good stream. Dead by Daylight's... Oh, they're doing a winter event? Oh, interesting. Any new, like, stuff? Or, like, a new mode? I haven't played Dead by Daylight in a hot minute. I'm kind of bad at keeping up on that one, but... Oh, these are so fun to do. Yeah, no. I am so bad at these. Oh, wait, so the reds... Wait. So if I do that, and the reds, like, turn the... No, I'm crazy. Yeah, I'm just crazy. just throwing snowballs. That's kind of fun. I feel like Dead by Daylight is a kind of game that can get away with some really fun shenanigans. I gotta get a red in all 4 corners. Okay. So the goal then must be... if I kind of shuffle stuff like that... maybe, actually, that might do it. Okay. But yeah, I'm really glad you had some fun with that. That sounds really cool. I might have to check out your or check it out at some point. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. And if anybody watching is not familiar with Nyx, you should go check Nyx out. She plays all sorts of spooky games. And how far am I? That's a really interesting question. So if this means anything to you, this is probably a good answer for where I'm at. And if that doesn't mean anything to you, maybe this means something to you. But I've made it to room 46. I am deep into more puzzles than I realized were here. Just trying to crack this box. But I have been having an absolute blast. The game is confoundingly, like, I don't want to call it difficult necessarily, but there's so much information. And I feel like I'm on the cusp of understanding some of it, but not all of it. Oh, is that my strategy, maybe? Do I do that, and then that, and then that will bring that around, and that will bring that around. This is either going to be it or not it. Let's push the red, and it'll turn the black, black. And then I push more red, and it doesn't do that. Uh-oh. I've borked my puzzle. Okay. Oh. So I must need to get... I don't want to say I'm getting it, because I feel like I just said that, and I hadn't. But I think I am actually starting to comprehend my goal now. Because... the greens can, like, switch stuff. And as I push things like that, I can get reds and blacks set in place. I'm gonna do that. Not quite. Almost, though. Okay, so the part of the puzzle that's... you've done these? Okay, yeah. I just got here tonight. Shoot, what was it that got me tipped off? Oh yeah, I made it back to room 46, and it was talking about the doors and the keys. So I've gotten a couple of them. I just drained half of the reservoir, so I made it to the hideout. This game's a lot. You had to put it down for a bit because you were spending so much time on it, making so little progress. Yeah, it's a lot. I've done it all mostly on stream, in part because I knew that if I didn't do something like this, I would drive myself mad with game. Okay, is this what I want? This seems like it is what I want. If I push that, then that's gonna go... I already do that with Balatro? Listen, you don't need to give me the drive-by, Kiki. Nobody asked you to give me a drive-by. Oh. Wait, but how do I get the... Okay. So the oranges will turn red. So do I... Oh, have I been doing this, like, backwards, then? Is the goal to have red squares not? Oh, wait, that's another green. Huh. That ain't it. I would have had a meltdown adding this to my offline. Okay, now that's mean. I wouldn't have had a meltdown. It's definitely a lot, though. Okay, so if I shuffle the white one over there, and then I shuffle that over there, I can shuffle that like that. I think the part that's tripping me is, so when the tiles are pressed, black turn red and white turn black. So if I push this black tile will turn red and this white tile will turn black. Okay. That part I think I get. I just don't understand how I'm supposed to get the oranges out. Sometimes I can turn the oranges one color. Do the oranges then maybe take on the color of... something next to them? Okay, so if I press the white, it will, like, swap back and forth. It's so hard to tell. So if I do that, and then I... So I do that. Oh. Maybe. Maybe I understand what I'm doing. Maybe I do not. There is no earthly way of knowing. And then those turn red. Okay. I can just kind of turn those red whenever I feel like it. As long as there is a red nearby. So... There's only so many button inputs here. There's only so many ways I can mess it up. And yet, I still manage. Because the greens feel like they're a trap right now. I don't feel like they're actually assisting what I'm doing. Until I do that. Then... So the greens kind of like teleport around. Okay, so if I surround it by the gray tiles, it's gray. Okay. So the oranges are the key. How they are the key, though, is confusing. So if I can get that, I can do that. So then do I need to... Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and pretend that I know what I just did. And break it immediately thereafter. Okay, so if I... So pressing a white will toggle it with the ones next to it. And then they will become white, and it will stop being white. So then if I do something like, say, that, and I push that, then those three all become white tiles. And then I can push this around and then bring that there. And I can do that. I can bring the black one down there. And I can migrate it kind of over there. So the greens, I think, need to end up then in a vertical spot, which is not terribly difficult, but could be if I'm not careful. Because the black tiles can rotate. Those don't do anything unless they have a white tile next to them. So then what I need to do is get a white tile there. And then I need to do that. And then I can swap that. Swap that. Okay, what am I trying to do here? I think... that might be the maneuver? Because then what I can do is... No, I can't do that unless there's a white one next to it, which will deactivate it. And I can switch, and I can move, and I can press. Okay, so I actually need to use these corner ones more, because the corner ones are powerful. Even though I just undid that, because I can do... Wait. Oh, my brain. My poor brain. Okay, so migrate that one there. Then we switch. Remove that. Because then I can do that, and do that, and then activate those two. And then I can activate that one. And I can migrate that one like that. And activate those two. And because black tiles become red and white tiles become black, that will then make these two black tiles. Aside from the fact that that wasn't actually what I wanted to do, okay, so let's swap like that. And then I honestly think a swap like... Wait. Okay, so if I get that like that, that'll park a red one there. This green one is set. This will turn to a black. No. No. Because I am messing with the natural order of things. You can't follow it? Me neither! But we're gonna get there. We're gonna figure it out. I'm actually gonna push that one, which will break the system somehow. So I operate that one. So if I do that, I think I have gone off the reservation here, if I'm being quite honest. Okay, I think that is closer to success. Because if I push this... Yes. Okay. What do I do with this information? Aside from ponder the ones that I have turned off. So we can swap that. And I can swap that. And then I can... I don't particularly want to swap that, but I can. Okay. So this one is not helping matters. Because this would be success if I hadn't messed that up. Alright, I think I have it. I think I have it. I am sure I will say several more times before I actually have it. But if I maneuver that like so, and I push that... Nope, that undid it. That was broken. I need to cycle so that I can get that. And then I can cycle this so that I can push. How am I doing this? Like that? No. Like that? No. I need to convert this orange before I do anything that will harm the operation. So what I need to then do is move that around and turn the orange into a gray. So then I need to propagate this white signal like so. Okay, so that will go poorly if I'm not careful. Okay, so that is now shared like that. If I get that off of that kind of wavelength, I can swap that one like that. And then we do that. And then we can do that. Okay. So we have one that is not active. Activating it will flip its state. And when I push the red, I'll be able to move around that middle row. But I won't have any more opportunities at moving the white pieces because they will be set. So what I need to do is something like this again. And then I can do that. And I could be mistaken, but it didn't actually tell me to do anything with the middle. It was just to match the corners. And that is how you solve a puzzle! It only took me... how long ago did Nick's raid? 20 minutes? It only took me 20 minutes. It only took me 20 minutes. Easy peasy. Oh, my brain. That one injures my brain. But, yeah. Yeah, this game perplexes me in all the right ways. I am blown away by the depth of these puzzles. Like, I grew up on the classic I Spy style games. I'm no stranger to a very bad clue leading you in the direction of kind of a mediocre puzzle for, like, 6 to 10 hours. I'm used to that. I'm okay with that. I understand that as a gameplay mechanic. All of these puzzles are very well thought out, very finely crafted, and the hints delicately placed. Do I have some misgivings about the way that they place some of them? Absolutely. I have been having nightmares about being lost in this dang house, looking for the right clue to proceed. But I think, like, each step at a time, we're making progress. We're making a way forward. And that is enough. That's all that it needs to be. So we're just going to continue to be a little confused, but have spirit. Okay, take this key. We'll take the bacon and eggs. What am I doing now? Oh, and it keeps track of the ones that I've opened. Neat. Okay. Let's do a hallway. This seems like a game that would be, like, incredibly good and bad to attempt to, like, speedrun. Because holy moly, you would be dependent on RNG like nobody's business. I kind of like the storeroom, but I think I need to build up my stars. And we get Draxus the Dead. Dead-end rooms are more common today. Ah, shit. Okay. So this may not be a long run. But if I'm tactful about the dead ends that I choose, I think I can maybe build my way out. Let's run over here. We go workshop. Get the broken lever. Or the broken lever. I don't have anything it can fuse with right now that I'm aware of. Okay, so we're going to redraw. Pantry's okay. I think pantry is just the way to be. Okay, and then I take the money, apple, laundry room, drawing room. Get our safe gem here. Okay. I'm gonna be greedy. Being greedy was a good choice. Be greedy. Secret passage. Wonder what I can do with the secret passage here. Are there any particular rooms that are gonna get me anything great? I do think if I take green, I could get like aquarium or even... I can't get the cloister there. I don't have enough gems. An aquarium is lined up in the wrong way, so we take the courtyard. And we get a metal detector for our troubles? Ho ho ho, game! You thought you could defeat me. But it is the shoe on the other foot that will defeat you. Oh, that's tough. I think let's go the wine cellar. Okay. And if there's more to the wine cellar, I have not found it yet. But it's so hard to tell what is like, aha, a new puzzle, and what is just stuff. Especially because you'll find out like 8 rooms later that actually it was a puzzle the whole time. Let's open the parlor. We got a chest in here, no chest. We have a gem. I'll take the gem. Parlor game. So, the white box is empty. This is the only true statement. There are 2 false statements. So if that is false, that means the white box is not empty. And that this is the only true statement. Could be true. No, it couldn't. There are 2 false statements. We send it. It's in the white box. Yeah, I don't even know that I understand the logic on that one, but it works. Okay, go it this way, and hopefully we can get a nice, juicy room. I'll take the commissary. Okay, let's take sledgehammer and running shoes. I also like the way that this game builds. As you get more stuff, you get to go further, and so on and so forth. I might just take... No, I can't, because I can't get back in through the foundation yet. I don't have the security room or similar to bypass it. Beep. Money. Yay, floor money! It's my favorite. Floor money again! Okay, let's... So there's a trunk somewhere that I haven't opened. We will set the security level to low, offline mode to unlocked. At some point, we're probably going to get that dead end. Now which one was it? That note said to erase. I've just been taking screenshots. I need to get myself a nice, like, notebook for games like this. But also, this kind of game just seems rare to me. Like, puzzle games are a dime a dozen, but to have one that is actually well and truly, like, a good, honest to God, like, everything is its own puzzle, crazy. Okay, so of these monitors, it's this upper one here that says delete it. And it has an A on it. But I don't know what that really means. I will continue to think on it. And more importantly, I will open this door. Well, so much for deleting it. Ooh, money. Map. Okay, okay. What do we got? What do we got here? Treasure? Okay, that was on... So first left, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth room. I assume that's got to be like buried treasure. Okay. Oh, a boiler room is pretty good though, because I do still need to do the full drain on the reservoir. So, let's get some power flowing. Don't need you. You filled 18 pages of a notebook and have like 500 screenshots. Yeah, that seems... I don't even know if that's enough, Nix. There's just so much. There's so many hints and clues and details. And I can't go through that door. Oh. Because this could be something bad, right? Oh. You have so much game left too, it's crazy. Oh no. It makes me worry, like, am I just not as far as I feel like I am? It's so hard to tell. I swear, if you're the furnace, I'm gonna be mad. I'm mad. Is that no fooling where we're dead-ended? I think it is. I don't know what else I can do. Let me go check the security room here. I don't think I can click and pick up anything that's on these tables when the lights are out. Like, I have to turn the lights back on. I can't do that. So let's see if maybe there's a key card somewhere I can't see or didn't look. There is a trunk. There could be hope in the trunk. Where's the trunk? Did I miss it in here? What about in here? No. In the parlor, maybe? I would have noticed it in here. Not in the pantry. Oh, maybe in the courtyard? No. Oh, wait. Maybe that is the one that's showing up in the shrine? So maybe that one does register as a trunk. Well, I have one last Hail Mary idea, although I don't think it's really gonna work. But I gotta try something. Oop. Alright. Computer. Swan song. I don't think there is such a thing, but if there's a chance that I could get like a, I don't know, immediately open all security doors or something, that seems like that would be like worth a shot. So we'll connect via the Black Bridge. And just see what we can turn up. Okay. Nope. Alright. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go grab a drink really fast, and then we'll call it a day, and we'll do one more before I end for the night. So I will be right back. I'm gonna go get a drink, and yeah, we'll keep going. Just had to do a little slide back in my chair there. I love to just slide in the chair. All right, so call it a day, which stinks, but that's okay. I think the other crazy thing about this game is how well it hides its like menu and inventory and unlock system.